What's up, guys? Happy New Year. Thank you for tuning into my channel. And this is going to be one of the very first videos on my channel for 2023. And this will be getting posted on tomorrow morning. And in this video, I'm going to show you some of my Universal Blu-ray and DVD titles that I currently own. So let's get started. First up is Curious George, starring Will Ferrell and Drew Barrymore. Here's the front, spine, and the back. And here's the disc. And as you can tell by the 2008 copyright, this is a reprint. And I got this by the way, this is a replacement copy from the first copy that I got in 2009, which was yellow with red writing, and Curious and George is writing on balloons. Except the older copy that I had wasn't really working properly, so this one does. But this one does. Next up is Curious George: A Very Monkey Christmas. Front, spine, and the back. And this is what the disc looks like. It's got red writing instead of black writing. And next up is Curious George 2, Follow That Monkey, starring Tim Curry, Jamie Kennedy, Matt Lauer, Jerry Lewis, and Frank Welker, who voices Curious George himself. Here's the front, spine, and the back. And here's what the disc looks like. Next up is Curious George Back to School. Front, spine, and the back. And here's what the disc looks like. Still has a bit of damage to it, but yeah, I may or may not have to replace it whenever I get the chance to. So yeah. Right, next up is Curious George Gets a New Toy. Front, spine, and the back. Here's what the disc looks like. It's pretty scratched up pretty badly, so yeah, I'm probably gonna have to replace this one too. All right. Next up is Curious George: The Complete Season 1. Front, spine, and the back. And here's a little pamphlet for Curious George 3: Back to the Jungle. On the back, there's some Universal family favorite titles in there. And here are the discs. Just 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. Next up is Curious George Complete 6th Season. Front, spine, and the back. Here are the discs. Here's disc 1 and 2. And the last Curious George DVD is the complete 8th season. Front, spine, and the back. And here's the disc. And by the way, this is completely different from the other. By the way, the discs for this one, Season 6 and Season 1, are completely different from the older Curious George releases. So yeah. Alright, so now we're going to get into the Universal DVDs that are not Curious George releases. And they are Dr. Seuss's Green Eggs and Ham and Other Favorites. Front, spine, and the back. And this is a 2003 release. And I got this in 2009 for Christmas. Anyway, here's what the disc looks like. Next up, we have Despicable Me, starring Steve Carell. And by the way, this is one of the first films by Illumination Entertainment. Anyway, here's the front, the spine, and the back. And here is what the disc looks like. It's got a little bit of smudges to it, but oh well. And there's some scratches to it, which I may have to get this one. Might have to replace this one with the Blu-ray version of it. Well, whenever I get the chance to. So, yeah. Anyway, next up we have Dr. Seuss's The Lorax, featuring 3 all-new mini-movies. Here's the front, the spine, and the back. And by the way, I got this in 2021. So, and in here, there's a little pamphlet for Ultraviolet. Digital copy, and on the inside, you get, of course, some other cool stuff in here. Excuse me. Anyway, and here are the discs. Here's the Blu-ray side and the DVD side. All right, let's get this back in here. All right. Next up is Despicable Me 2 by Illumination Entertainment, starring Steve Carell. So, and this one also includes 3 new mini-movies. Front, spine, and the back. And then here you get your pamphlet for your digital HD. And on the back, there's your Sound of Music with Carrie Underwood. Sound of Music Live. And here are the discs, the Blu-ray side, and the DVD side. By the way, this is a replacement for the. By the way, I used to have one of these from 2013 to 2016. Yeah, I had this back in 2013, but then it got lost in 2016. And by the way, and I replaced it in 2018. So yeah. Anyway, put this right here. Okay, we got that. All right. Next up is Minions. By the way, this also features 3 mini movies, and I got this back on Christmas 2015. Anyway, here's the front, the spine, back, and then here you get there's your code for your digital HD, and there's your other cool stuff, your action figures and whatnot. Anyway, Now here are the discs. Here's the Blu-ray side, DVD side. Okay. Get this back in here. Close it up. Right here. Next up is Despicable Me 3, which features only one mini movie, front, spine, and the back. Okay, pamphlet, open it up. Okay. And here are the discs. Here's the Blu-ray side, which is orange instead of blue, which is kind of unusual because usually the Blu-ray disc logo is blue. And here's the disc. The DVD disc is blue. Anyway, which is also unusual because usually the DVDs would be in clear or something. Anyway. And now for and the last one is my newest edition, and that is Minions Rise of Gru. And it features 2 mini movies instead of 1. And here it is, front, the spine, and the back. Try this. Here's your code for digital, for your digital download providers, and on the back, your other titles. And anyway, and here at the disc, here's the Blu-ray side, and the discs are yellow to kind of match with the Minion thing, since the Minions are colored yellow. So yeah. Right. And that wraps up my Universal DVD and Blu-ray title collection. Anyway, and thank you guys for watching. And in the next video, I'm gonna do next up I might do a video of my Xbox 360. So, anyway, stay tuned for that. And be sure to check out other videos as well. See you next time.